Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time viewing, welcome, and if this is you coming back, welcome back. Y'all please excuse my face and everything. I'm only making this clip right here because I forgot to mention what I'm about to say in this clip in the next clips after this one. So as I was editing, I realized I didn't even tell y'all the meat of how I got into the whole thing with my business. Pretty much when I was probably late middle school, early high school, I lived in an apartment complex with my mom, and it was this lady. I'm not sure if she's related to my mom or if she's just a real good friend, but long story short, she's always been like a aunt to me. So what it was is that her daughter had a dog. I would say he was probably like a mixed breed, like with a German Shepherd or something down that line. And she asked me, because she knew I love dogs or whatever, she asked me if I would wash the dog for her. And y'all, I didn't even second guess it or nothing. In my head, I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll wash the dog for you, no problem, whatever the case may be. I washed it, dried it, all that. And then she actually ended up paying me for it. Now, mind y'all, I never even expect to get money from her. That was not my intention. I just was doing it, you know, out of the kindness out of my heart. And that's something that I actually had enjoyed doing. So when she gave me the money, that's when the light went off in my head. I'm like, wow, so I can really do this and make money off of it? So yeah, that's how it really started on the idea of me owning my own business as far as dealing with dogs. So now let's proceed to the next clips. I decided to record this video at the last minute because I don't have any videos up about what I do as far as like working for myself in my business. So the name of my business is called Miranda's Divine Canine Salon and Spa. Yes, that's with dogs. I offer services, grooming services, that's baths and haircuts. Also, I do pet training, pet walking, and also pet sitting. I have always loved animals, but dogs have always been my favorite. So from as long as I can remember, I'll insert a picture of how young I have been dealing with dogs. But obviously, like I said, it's at a young age. After high school, you know, I worked in pet hotels. I worked at PetSmart. I worked for my cousin, Jeremy Robinson. The name of his grooming salon in Columbia, South Carolina is called Happy Pet Salon and Spa. I ended up going to Grooming Academy. This is while I was still at PetSmart. I ended up going to Grooming Academy in 2016. So that's when I started learning. When I first started working at PetSmart, I was a bather, and all you really needed to know how to do was to wash, blow dry a dog, and do nails and clean ears, which is like second nature to me. So I did that. Then they offered to see if I would like to go to Grooming Academy. Obviously, I did. I went to Grooming Academy for a month in Atlanta. In Atlanta. It's called Duluth, Georgia, not too far from Atlanta, Georgia. I stayed up there for a month, came back, and I had to complete a 6-month trial. I will be honest with you guys, I did not complete my 6 months. I feel like while I was working at PetSmart, we were short of staff. And I felt like for me to be a groomlet, that's what they call like a groomer in training, a groomlet, I felt like I had a lot of pressure on me. They give you, I believe, 3 to 5 dogs like that you can like that you cut as far as like an accident, and then they terminate you. Well, honestly, at the time, I do feel like since I was the only Black girl in the grooming salon, and the management, not the store management, but like the district management for our store was under, I'm not going to say names, but was under someone who I feel had something, I don't know, like against our store or against me. But long story short, I ended up cutting a dog. It wasn't my first dog I cut. I think it was probably like my third one. I don't know. I've heard rumors like from people that I know, say that someone who remained nameless went into the system and changed like the number of dogs that I cut to more than I cut. just to get me, to purposely get me out of there, which is fine, because now guess what? I have my own business and I don't work for nobody. So I'm always just thankful and grateful for where I am at because of where I've been and what I have dealt with. And you know what? I don't regret any of it, because if I didn't go through those things, I wouldn't know the things that I know now. So I just want to say thank you to those who tried to kick me out, who tried to terminate me, who felt intimidated by me. Guess what? It's okay, because I'm on my own now, baby. It don't matter no more. So the dog I am about to groom, let me just give y'all the whole rundown. First of all, I am working on getting a shed. Eventually I want to get a building, but I'm the type of person, I'm gonna work with what I have. So my grandparents allow me to groom in their yard. It's clear enough, and where we live at is nothing but family members, so it's not like we're by, like, you know, neighbors that we don't know. Like, back here is nothing but family. So I come here, I groom, and I'm very thankful for that. So until I get a shed, I just work outside. Yes, rain and all. Unless it's like lightning and thundering, that's when I do not groom. And that's when I, like, you know, reschedule grooms. But unless it's thundering and lightning, I'm still out here grooming and working. So the dog I had today, her name is Sugar. She is a Shih Tzu. I do not know how old Sugar is. And she's a dog that has like a skin issue, like I'll read it on the shampoo bottle. Her dad gave me a specific shampoo to use on her. It's almost like, I don't know, it's just she just has a skin issue. So her dad gave me a shampoo that's made, you know, for her issue on her skin. So like I said, yeah, she's a Shih Tzu, and today her dad wanted her to go low today, I guess because it's still hot. So in my notes, I have a number 7 all over, and I also have for her head, it says a purple guard comb. I'll give you guys the exact number when I start using it. But I'm going to try my best to capture these images of me grooming. Y'all, please don't be hard on me, because this is, I'm a perfectionist, and I would have loved to give y'all a glitz glam video of me being in a grooming salon or being in a building and it's decorated, and I would have loved to do that, but I realized that I have to crawl before I can walk. So I just need to show you guys what I do as of now and how I do it. And obviously I must do a good enough job, because I am booked all the way up to like the end of September. And I just want to say thank you so much to my supporters, to my friends, my family. I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the likes, the shares, the word of mouth, the communication, you know, talking to each other about my business and spreading the word about my business. Like, word of mouth is a real thing, and I'm just so thankful and grateful for that. So I'm just going to show you guys how I groom and then the process of me grooming. So let's get started and jump right into it. So this is Miss Sugar, and the shampoo she has is an antibacterial. Y'all see that big behind B? Oh. Yes, it's antibacterial and antifungal shampoo. It's a medicated shampoo, and this can be used on cats and dogs. So I know some people like to dilute the shampoo with water. Me personally, I don't like to do that, because I feel like I like the suddiness on the dog. I like to know I'm getting that gunk and dirt out their hair, and I feel like when you dilute it, it just doesn't do the same thing, at least not for me. And shoot, some people could say, oh, it's wasteful, like you're wasting shampoo. I mean, I don't mind buying it. I don't mind buying it. Like, it helps me give the good quality grooms. So, oh, what I'm gonna also do, I'm going to link my business page. I have a business page on Facebook. I have a business page on Instagram, and I'm gonna put that in the description box below, and you guys can go check out my work. Like I said, I've been grooming. I started training in 2016, and when I got pregnant with my daughter last year, I was having some complications in my pregnancy, and at the time I was working at a pet hotel in Savannah, Georgia, and I loved working there. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I enjoyed, like, I'm the type of person, I enjoy my job. But when I was having complications with my pregnancy early, the complications were like the cramping and pressure you would feel like later on, like towards the end of pregnancy. I was feeling those in the beginning, and at the time, that job, well, that job in general was a very physical job. Like, I was doing multiple things, and it required a lot of movement, and that obviously was not working for me. So I told the owner, you know, I tried to talk with her, and I felt like, I mean, I still love her to this day, but I felt like she was pushing my issues off like, oh, every woman goes through that, and that just didn't sit well with me, because it's not like I was coming. I felt like she was trying to make it seem like I was coming to her as an excuse, and that wasn't the case at all. So I told her, because I had a doctor's appointment shortly after, a few days after that talk I had with her, and I told her, I'm like, hey, well, I'm not gonna beg for a job, you know, so depending on what my doctor says, if they're leaning towards, you know, like, by me working here is gonna be risky, then I'm not working here. And my last day working for someone else was last year, June 9th of 2020, and after that, I never looked back. Never looked back. Now you couldn't pay me to work for somebody else. No, absolutely not. So this is what I do. This is how I make my living. This is how I take care of me and my daughter and our household. And this is how I contribute to our household. And I got my LLC for this. As of this year, it was March the 1st, I believe. Yeah, March 1st. So this shampoo, it says I had to let it sit on her for like 10 minutes. So that's what I'm about to do. Yeah. Let it sit on her. And she was normally good when it comes to her haircuts and stuff. I don't really ever, like, barely ever have a problem with her. So yeah, I gotta let that sit on her for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put my timer on my phone. When the timer goes off, then we'll proceed to let you see all that's going on. So now it's time to rinse off this shampoo. The 10 minutes has passed. y'all. So I'm just gonna repeat what I had just said. I didn't realize that the video was recording on time lapse. So I was saying that I just sat her down and I was blow drying her. So I halfway blow dried her. I'm about to take her before picture though. Normally I take the before picture before I washed them, but I had forgot. So I'm gonna still take the before picture, and then that way after I finish her I can do the after picture, because I like to do a before and after picture obviously. So yeah, now that she's mostly dry, the only thing that's not all the way dry is like right here in her face, because she doesn't like the blow dryer, like the blow in her face. So sometimes I will let this air dry a little bit and then go back with the blow dryer so it straightens out with the rest of the hair.